Special occasion calls for special snacks. My love for pakodas here again. These are loaded palak pakodas and very crispy, and let me show you how easy it is to prepare. I'm going to go ahead and boil about 3 potatoes. In the meanwhile, I'll take out some spices. 1 tablespoon of chili flakes, half a teaspoon of roasted cumin seed powder, half a teaspoon of fennel seed powder which is soft, 1 teaspoon of Aamchur powder, a tablespoonful of dhania powder which is coriander seeds. Here is about half a tablespoon of red chili powder, half a teaspoon of Aamchur powder, salt to your taste. These are all to make the stuffing very yummy, tangy and spicy. I'm going to go ahead and take 1 medium-sized onion and chop it as fine as you can. Don't put it through the manual chopper, it oozes out water. So this is the only time you'll probably see me cutting the onions. Set it aside. Now take a kadai and I've added about 2 tablespoons of oil, 1 teaspoon of jeera. Once the jeera pops, I'm going to add the onions. Saute it for about 2 minutes. Add all the spices. Make sure to keep the flame on a low, otherwise these spices will burn. Just saute them for about a minute and then we'll add the mashed potatoes. These were the ones that I boiled. I had peeled and mashed them with a pav bhaji masher. Now this is elbow grease work, so make sure to take time, keep it on a low heat and keep mixing the potatoes very well with the spices and onion. This is an important step so that there is no moisture left in the potatoes. After you taste for seasoning, turn off the gas, add about a teaspoon of lemon juice or lime juice and a handful of fresh coriander leaves. This is all to enhance the taste. These are the spices of my liking. You can do what you like. These are baby spinach leaves, and for this pakoda especially, we're going to make it like a sandwich. So you have to find 2 leaves of the same kind. Yes, it's a little bit of work, but use the children at home. They love to do this. So I've paired up about 20 to 25 pairs of these leaves. To make the pakoda batter, I have taken about 1.5 cups of besan, half a cup of rice flour and about 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. That's what will give you that nice crispy taste. A little bit of salt, a little bit of haldi and some chili flakes, 1 teaspoon of ajwain which is crushed and 1 teaspoon of ginger garlic paste. Mix it well, add water and mix it to the consistency I'm going to show you now. This batter cannot be very thin, otherwise it will not coat the palak sandwiches which we are going to prepare. Add little water at a time, make sure it's a lump-free batter and we'll set it aside for about 10 minutes to soak. This way the besan will fluff up, absorb water, and if it's thick we'll adjust the consistency later. Now this is the work that takes a little time but the end result is excellent. Take 1 pair of the palak leaves, stuff the potato stuffing like the way I'm showing you. Keep it as flat as possible. Don't overstuff it, otherwise it will ooze out in the oil. It won't coat it well. So make sure you stuff it in the center. The corners of the sandwich should be just the leaves so that it can stick together. So I'm going to go ahead and do this process. Let me show you one more here. I've had these stuffed pakodas once in Chennai in a restaurant in Poti Bazaar, and if you know which one it is, quote me on the comments in this recipe. But these were to die for, especially if somebody is making and feeding you, why not? So these pakodas are very close to my heart. They take a little time to prepare, but they're not very complicated. Here are all the sandwiches that I've prepared with the palak. Now before frying, I'm going to add just 2 pinches of baking soda. Adjust the consistency to how I'm showing you. The oil is hot and let's start dipping them and frying them. I normally like to use iron kadai for frying because in this, once the oil is hot, I turn it to a medium and then the heat is well maintained. I am not a big fan of non-stick cookware, so I've switched all of mine, if not just for 1 or 2 for special dishes. All of them are iron and stainless steel. So this pakodas, just fry about 4 to 5 of them at a time. They're pretty large in size and 2 to 3 on a platter is a great snack. Just fry them till they are nice and golden on each side. Make sure to dip them well. If your batter becomes a little runny, add a little bit more of besan and add probably a teaspoon of cornstarch along with it so that it doesn't become soft. It will stay crispy. So keep frying them and I'm going to take it out. These pakodas are special for the weekend only because the kids are home and I would love to prepare something that is nostalgic to me to share with them. I'm also preparing some nice hot chai. The recipe of this is on my channel, how to make chai. My kids enjoyed it, my friends loved it, and we thoroughly devoured every last morsel of this pakodas. They are super crispy, they came out very well. One or two just opened because the batter was running out, but most of them came excellently well. So give this recipe a try. Share these pakodas with family and friends. Serve them with some sweet chutney and green chutney or ketchup if you don't have these. Or if you don't have anything, they are perfect just as is. Give this recipe a try, like and subscribe my channel. Follow me on Instagram and let me know how this loaded palak pakoda turned out for you.